All right, guys, welcome back to another day of writing lesson with Mr. Brandon. So excited to see everybody on here. And guys, today we are going to figure out who the Scholar of the Week from last week was. So today we're going to find out who Scholar of the Week from last week is. So let's see who it's going to be. So, first grade, who do you think it's going to be? So the Scholar of the Week from last week in first grade with the most minutes on Lexi and Zern is Chris Allen. Yeah, awesome job, Chris. So Chris got on Lexia and Zern, and he did an awesome job keeping up with his work last week. So guys, make sure that you are on Lexia and Zern for next week so that you can hear your name announced on YouTube. All right, guys. So we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna get our supplies out and pause the video and take out a pencil and a piece of paper, and we will get started. All right, guys, so we have our supplies out. We are ready to go now. So, scholars, we have been talking about capitalization this week. So, we talked about capitalization yesterday, and today we're going to talk about it again. So, scholars, what are the three things that we always capitalize in a sentence? So, the first one is we capitalize the first letter in the sentence, right? So, the first letter in the sentence. The second one is if it's a person's name. The third one is we always capitalize the word I. So we always capitalize the word I. All right, so those are the three things. So guys, we're going to practice here in just a second. So guys, I wrote out a sentence here. The sentence that I wrote is the scholar of the week is Chris Allen. So can you guys see what letter needs to be capitalized in this sentence? Well, there are actually two. And I see a C right here in Chris that needs to be capitalized. Why? Because it's his name, right? So we always capitalize a person's name. So we're going to capitalize both of these letters right here, Chris Allen. All right, guys, so we're going to shift gears here. We're going to move on to our writing responses now. So in just a second, guys, I'm going to give you your writing prompts, but let's first discuss what is required when we do our writing response. All right, scholars, so let's go over what I expect from your writing responses. So, kindergarten, as always, we are going to be writing four-sentence response. So, kindergarten, you're going to be writing a four-sentence response in first, next, and last order, responding to the prompt that I give you here in just a second. So, you're going to be giving me a response to the prompt that I give you here in just a second. And guys, also, as always, we're going to pay attention to spacing. Make sure that there's a one finger distance in between each word, and capitalization, like we've been discussing this week, punctuation, like we've discussed last week, and lastly, make sure you're paying attention to spelling so that you're getting everything spelled correctly. Now, first grade, you're going to be doing the exact same thing, except you're going to be writing a 5-sentence paragraph in first, next, and last order, responding to the prompt. So first grade, you're going to be doing the same thing, but writing me a 5-sentence paragraph responding to the prompt. So now I'm going to read you a writing response that you could have as a response to the answer, or as a response to the prompt that I give you here in just a second. So I'm going to read you something that I wrote, and you can kind of get an understanding of what I'm looking for when I ask for a writing response. All right, so here it is. So I wrote, I am thankful for my friend. One day I was feeling sick. I told my friend this. She brought me some soup to make me feel better. She is a great friend. So can you guys guess what emotion I was talking about in that writing response? I was talking about the emotion being thankful. So thankfulness. Guys, so it's your turn to write a response now. So the prompt is, write about a time where you felt thankful. Write about a time when you felt thankful. So guys, make sure, just like I did in my story, that you pay attention to listing characters. And the characters that were in my story were myself and my friend. So those were the two characters in my story. You also want to make sure you mention the setting. So where is it taking place? So where is this taking place? And lastly, you want to make sure you are also mentioning all the events that took place in first, next, and last order. So mention the events that took place in first, next, and last order. All right, guys, you did a great job today with your writing. So, guys, I look forward to reading your writing responses next week. So, make sure that you're putting a lot of effort into them and doing the best that you can do, okay? And also make sure you're still getting on Lexia and Zern each day and doing the guided reading calls. They're really important to continue growing your brains. All right, guys, well, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow for another writing lesson. All right, guys, so we have our supplies out. We are ready to go now. So, scholars, we have been talking about capitalization this week. So, we talked about capitalization yesterday, and today we're going to talk about it again. So, scholars, what are the three things that we always capitalize in a sentence? So, the first one is we capitalize the first letter in the sentence, right? So, the first letter in the sentence. The second one is if it's a person's name. The third one is, can you guys think of it?